Isaiah chapter 39 and 40. Soon after this, Merodach-Baladan, son of Baladan, king of Babylon, sent Hezekiah his best wishes and a gift. He had heard that Hezekiah had been very sick and that he had recovered. Hezekiah welcomed the baby Babylonian and showed them everything in his treasure house. The silver, the gold, the spices, and the aromatic oils, aromatic. Though he also took them to see his aromy, and showed them all his other treasures. Everything! ! There was nothing in his place or King Don that Hezekiah did not show them. Then Isaiah the prophet went to King Hezekiah and asked him, "What did these men want? Where were they from?" Hezekiah replied, "They came from the distant land of Babylon." "What did they see in your place?" asked Isaiah. "They saw everything." Hezekiah replied, "I showed them everything I own, all my treasures." Then Isaiah said to Hezekiah, "Listen to this message from the Lord Almighty. The time is coming when everything you have, all the treasures stored up by your ancestors, ancestors, will be carried off to Babylon. Nothing will be left, says the Lord. Some of your own distant descendants will be taken away into exile. They will become your UNCHS, who will serve in the place of Babylon's king." Then Hezekiah said to Isaiah, "This message you have given me from the Lord is good." But the king was thinking, "At last there will be peace and serenity, SECURITY, during my lifetime." Chapter 40. Confront my people, says your God. Speak tenderly to Jerusalem. Tell her that her sad days are gone, and that her sins are prolonged. Yes, the Lord has punished her in full for all her sins. Listen, I hear the voice of someone shouting, "Make a highway for the Lord through the wilderness. Make a straight, smooth road through the desert. For our God, fill the valleys and level the hills, straighten out the curves and smooth off the rough spouts. Then the glory of the Lord will be revealed, and all people will see it together. The Lord has spoken. A voice said, "Shout." I asked, "What should I shout?" Shout that people are like the grass that dies away. Their beauty fades as quickly as the beauty of flowers in a field. The grass weathers. The grass withers and the flowers fade beneath the breath of the Lord. And so it is with people. The grass withers and the flowers fade, but the word of our God stands forever. Messenger of good news, shout to Zion from the mountaintops. Shout louder to Jerusalem. Do not be afraid. Tell the towns of Judah, your God is coming. Yes, the Sovereign, Sovereign Lord is coming in all his glorious power. He will rule with awesome strength. See, he brings his reward with him as he comes. He will feed his flock like a shepherd. He will carry the lambs in the arms, holding them close to his heart. He will gently lead the mother sheep with their young. Who else has held the oceans in his hand? Who has measured off the heavens with his fingers? Who else knows the weight of the earth, or has weighed out the mountains and the hills? Who is able to advise the Spirit of the Lord? Who knows enough to he his teacher our consoler, COUNSELOR? Has the Lord ever needed anyone's advice? Does he need instructions about what is good or what is best? No, for all the nations of the world are nothing in comparison with him. They are but a drop in a bucket, dust on the scale. He pricks up the islands as though they had no weight at all. All Libyan's forests do not certain sacrifice fuel to consume a sacrifice large enough to honor him. All Libyan sacrificial animals would not make an offering worthy of our God. The nations of the world are as nothing to him. In his eyes they are less than nothing, more emptitness and forth, to whom they can we compare God? What image might we find to resemble him? Can he be compared to an idol formed in a mold, overlaid with gold and disconcrete, decorated with silver chains? Oh, is a poor person wandered idle better, wounded, WODN, idle better, ? Can God be compared to an idol that must be placed on a stand, so it won't fall down? Have you never heard of understood? Are you deaf to the words of God, the word he gave before the world began? Are you so ignorant? It is God who sits above the circle of the earth. The people below must seem to him like grasshoppers. He is the one who spreads out the heavens like a curtain and makes his tent from them. He judges the great people of the world and brings them all to nothing. They hardly get started, barely taking root. Then he blows on them and their work withers. The wind carries them off like straw. To whom all you compare me? ? Who is my equal? EQUAL? Ask the Holy One. Look up into the heavens, who created all the stars? ? He brings them out one after another, calling each by its name, and he counts them to see that none are lost or have stayed away. O Israel, how can you say the Lord does not see your troubles? How can you say God refuses to hear your cares? Have you never heard or understood? Don't you know the Lord is everlasting God, the creator of all the earth? He never goes faint or weary. No one can measure the depths of his understanding. He gives power to those who are tried, and whom out he offers strength to the weak. Even youth will become exhausted, and young men will give up. But those who wait on the Lord will find new strength. They will fly high on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint.